Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now today the PompeyCast returns at long last. I think we did one a couple of weeks ago to end the season, but it hasn't been a while. And we've got to preview a Pompey League game, Dad. How are you feeling today?
All right, mate, you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. The league season starts again in 3-4 days now. How excited are you coming into another season, and not just another season, but a season with fans returning, home and away?
Yeah, to be fair, I'm absolutely buzzing for fans back in grounds. Football's nothing without fans, as we said on numerous podcasts. Obviously, me and Blake are going to Fleetwood on Saturday.
Blackpool weekender.
Well, we're going on Friday. Staying for the weekend. It's great. That's what football's all about. Fans in the stadium.
Meeting up before and after games.
Meeting up, camaraderie, etc., etc.
Piss-ups.
Piss-ups.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I wish I was joking.
Yeah, but
That's what football is, isn't it?
Football's nothing without fans.
Exactly. Football isn't about going out to wherever you go and watching 90 minutes of, excuse my French, shit. Because normally, the football is the worst part of the day. Look at Luton away. We went out there, had a cracking day. We got the football and it was boring. We left the football, we had another cracking travel home. And Fleetwood, we'll be out there for what? Friday from about 2.
2:30, mate. Yeah, we'll be there.
And then we'll leave in Sunday morning, so we'll have a proper good weekend there. We'll meet up with Ben Natman, aka Cods Vlogs, good friend of ours. Probably falling all over it as well. I've spoken to him already, he'll be there, hopefully producing content again. But we're going to do kind of a pre-season look through a preview kind of thing, because I think you have to, don't you, going into a season? Not just Pompey, but kind of the league. We've done our predictions already, and we disagreed massively on them. He took the mick out of me, I took the mick out of him, and so on. But we'll have a look at the signings Pompey have got in so far, hence why I've got the phone here, Dad. And we've got in, oh God, here we go. This is going to be the worst one to start with, because the pronunciation of this name is quite difficult. Gavin Bazunu on loan in goal. Kieran Freeman, Sean Williams, Ghassan Ahadme, Jaden Reed, Connor O'Gilvey, Ryan Tunnicliffe, George Hurst, Clark Robertson and Liam Vincent. I may have forgotten a couple there, but what do you think of our transfer window so far?
Poor.
Really?
Really poor. I think we haven't really we haven't spent a penny apart from Liam Vincent from Bromley, which was
a development signing.
So there's no real money spent there. We're getting a lot of players on loans.
We're holding out for Ben Thompson.
Free agents.
If you want, I've obviously read names out there. I hate to cut in, but I've obviously just read names out there, so people may not understand. But Batzuni was on loan. Then Freeman as a right back we got for free off Sheffield United. Sean Williams off Millwall for free again. Ahadme on loan from Norwich. Jaden Reed has come in free. He's injured for a year. O'Gilvey has come in after quitting Gillingham. Ryan Tunnicliffe has come in after turning down numerous contract offers from Luton. Hurst has come in on loan from Leicester. Robertson's come in after turning down an offer from Rotherham. And Vincent, obviously, we did purchase. What do you think, then, of the 3 bigger signings of Williams, Tunnicliffe and Robertson, the 3 championship players?
Tunnicliffe and Robertson to me look really good in pre-season, so from what I've seen so far. Obviously played at a high level, playing the championship consistently for Rotherham and Luton respectively. Well,
look at Williams as well, Dad. He's Millwall. He is captain material. I know he's 34 and he's older.
Doesn't look bad.
But he's experienced, and that's what he's like, a Michael Doyle kind of player.
He doesn't look bad. Blake's getting a bit overexcited there. Personally, I think our transfer business has been appalling.
I think I'm not going to disagree with you, because
the fact that we
haven't
spent any money on any players. We get blown out the water for players. Stockley, a fine example.
We're just going to do something quickly. Moneybags United, Ipswich Town.
Maybe Moneybags United, but it's to
Checkbook
me,
FC, whatever you want to call them.
You've got to look at the Eisners have got to be called into massive question. I don't know what the crack is here, what their aspirations for the club are. They say if we get to the championship they'll spend money, but obviously if you don't, to get to the championship you've got to spend money
to go there.
I'm not expecting them to be like Ipswich, suddenly got new owners and go
spending 2-3 million in a season.
Crazy. I don't expect that.
Dad, do you know how much Millwall want for Ben Thompson?
How much?
500,000.
Yeah,
just put it on the table and go, there you go, there's 500k, we'll have Ben Thompson.
You must question the owners.
You have to. But you look at our team. Our starting 11 at the minute, if you want to play a 4-4-2, potentially is one of the better starting 11s in the league. I don't think you'll question that. Our starting 11 is up there with the best in the league. But one injury to any position there apart from right back, and you're done.
With threadbare, we've lost.
Goalkeeper, we've got
16 players have left since last season.
And we've signed 10 or 11.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got less players than we did. Potentially, I mean, our midfield now is miles clear of what it was last season. I don't think you can deny that. Williams and Tunnicliffe are levels above Naylor and Close.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Because Naylor and Close Naylor was a hard-hitting centre mid who could barely pass the ball, and Close was the opposite, who didn't like tackling. Whereas Tunnicliffe and Williams are both hard-hitting and both can pass the ball.
Yeah, for me, you don't expect. I don't want to get Portsmouth into like bankruptcy again like they were before, but come on, you've got
just a few quid.
You've got to have something in it. No money spent at all in this transfer window. And you've got to remember that all these players that have left are off the wage bill. So McGilvery's gone off the wage bill, Close has gone off the wage bill, Watmore's gone off the wage bill, Naylor, Cannon, Williams. I mean, even the players that we had on loan that I presume we'd have...
Daniels would have been quite a big one wage-wise as well, wouldn't he? McGilvery, he would have had quite a few wages.
But it's, for me, not even to purchase a player, not even be... We're getting blown out of the water all over the place.
But can you disagree with me something here? Can you just agree with me on one thing? If Pompey were to tweet tomorrow at 12 o'clock saying, announce Thompson, here is Ben Thompson, what would you say? You'd be going, right, A-star, transfer window, yeah, that's cushy, we've won the transfer window.
No, one player doesn't make this. But
Dad, one player, yes, but Ben Thompson. Ben Thompson is the single reason we didn't go up.
Yeah, class act. So yeah, definitely someone I'd like to get.
Who else would you target then? Like what kind of positions? Because I know you don't know many players.
Well, I do, but a lot of the
but you don't know like players that are realistic. You go, yeah, well, you know, Ronaldo seems to be a good left winger.
No, I'm not. I don't expect players like that. But even like I said earlier on, like Stockley, I'm not saying he's a great player, but we got blown out.
He's something that we could have used with it. But I think we don't need any more strikers now.
Lost our goalie, to me, was no one on this. McGilvery was a great keeper.
Probably the best keeper still in the league.
And
but to be fair, Bazanu will do a good job at replacing him.
When you're offering people like...
We should have offered him more money, yes.
Half the wages that they were on their previous...
Yeah, it was stupid, Dad, but what can you do?
Job's not going to do that.
Yeah.
You're going to say, right, see you later.
I've got better offers elsewhere, yeah. But look, we'll go back to it. What positions / players do you think we need?
We need a centre midfielder.
I'd go 2 better and say we need 3 centre midfielders. Yeah. I'd say we need 1 to start alongside the 2 we currently have, and then 2 to back them up. Because Williams won't play every game; he's 34.
I think we need a left winger, a right winger. We need a.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have said that before, but now Jaden Reed's out for a year. I'd agree. We need a winger for both sides. Even if those wingers are backups to Curtis and Harness, we still need them.
A left winger, a right winger. We need a centre forward.
Well, a cam. I don't think we need a centre forward because you don't need someone to finish the ball off because we've got 4 of them now.
Harrison's useless.
Okay.
Marquis never looks fit and can't finish for anything.
Gas and a hat, mate. Gas and a hat, mate. He smokes the shisha, he eats the kush. I'm going to not sing the rest of that song.
Good. He's the best signing for me.
His energy as well that we saw at Luke, he was just ridiculous. He's like, the ball was over there and he was over there, and within a couple of seconds he was on him.
Best is a bit part player. Marquis looks way off the pace.
Do you know one striker you're forgetting about?
He's not.
There's one striker you're forgetting about that can play centre forward, who scored today against Bournemouth. Rico Hackett-Fairchild,
to be fair though,
who in the games we've seen him play, looks like he's been in our team for the last couple of years.
Yeah, to be fair though, mate, he did look good at the pre-season friendly on Saturday against Peterborough.
And at Luton he looked decent as well. Even though he was left wing for that game, he did look
alright, but
decent.
Still, let's be realistic. We need 6 or 7 players fast.
I think we need 2 more centre backs.
Because in my opinion, the Cowleys are great.
Well, Dad, look at
if they were given the tools to do their job, we could fly.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the moment, they're not being given the tools to do their job.
Completely agree with you.
Their hands are tied behind their back. They're getting people on freeze. No money's being spent.
Yeah.
It's all good and well saying I'm going to spend £10 million on the stadium over 4 years.
Which is good,
we could be in League 2 by then.
I wouldn't go that far, but I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. But just look at the way we're playing football, though, Dad. You've got to say, Danny Cowley and Licky Cowley are doing... I don't know if any of you guys watching would have seen us in pre-season. Some of you might not even be Pompey fans. But pre-season against Luton, they got a goal kick and they passed it to the centre-back. And within a couple of seconds, we had 4 players on him. Look at our first goal against Peterborough. that came from Harness and Marquis, both on the keeper. They're
Oh,
like, here we are, we're going to have you now.
No doubt.
And the keeper passed it to Tunnicliffe. He went, oh, cheers, mate. Boom, 1-0.
No doubt the style of football is far superior to anything that was under Kenny Jackett.
Dad, under Kenny Jackett it was, oh, you got the ball, yeah, get it up there, hit it.
But if you moving forward into this new season, let's be realistic. We need 6 or 7 new players, even to challenge at the top end of the table.
If we don't get those 7 or 6 or however many you want, where are we going to finish in the league?
As it stands,
as we are right now, where do you think we'll finish?
I think we'll be lucky to finish 9th, 8th, 9th.
I think we'll be pushing playoffs with the team we have now. If we get those 6 or 7 players, then I'd say 4th. That's why I've put us there in the predictions.
If we get 6 or 7, maybe 5 or 6, maybe
5 or 6 now we've signed another 2.
5 or 6 decent signings, and actually spend a little bit of money. Possibilities of playoffs.
Only playoffs? You wouldn't even say maybe in the auto hunt?
No way. You got to look at the Wigan.
Well, to be fair, Sheffield Wednesday done have a good bit of business today as well, buying George Byers.
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, but they're a massive club.
They're going to attract players. Sunderland, well, to be fair, Sunderland.
No one's even talking about teams like Wickham. Decent.
However, they have lost a couple of players, as far as I'm aware, who were their Championship players.
Maybe, but I still think they'll be thereabouts.
Yeah.
Rotherham just come down.
They're always there. You know Rotherham will be around.
Wigan got loads of new signings.
Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland will probably be there because they always are.
Ipswich is just like blowing everyone out the water.
Sunderland will be there. Do you know one team you're forgetting as well? Bolton. As much as they only came up last season, they've made a couple of decent signings.
Massive club.
And they can attract players as well.
Yeah, massive club. So we'll have to see, mate. But as it stands at the moment, I am. I can't wait.
You broke the chair then.
I can't wait to get with the fans out there. I mean, we're taking like.
I think we've sold out just over 1,000.
Yeah, I think it'd be crazy on there at the weekend. The support again. You can't fault our support. It's just
like
different gravy.
Dad, just imagine the scenes if the ball hits the back of the net and Pompey go 1-0 up.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's going to be mental. To be stood in a terrace in some northern town I would never have dreamed of going to unless Pompey were playing there.
We've been there 3 times before anyway.
Yeah, but what have we been there for?
For the Blues.
Exactly. I wouldn't have gone there otherwise, would you?
Definitely not.
No, exactly. But, we've got to hope that we can do as we do previously in Fleetwood. We have never seen Pompey not win at Fleetwood, Dad, have we? First time we went there, we won 5-2.
I think we have.
Second time we went there, we won 2-1. And this is the 3rd time we've been there.
I think it's the 4th time we've been there. We went there, we lost 1-0.
No, we didn't.
Oh, didn't we? All right.
We went there when we won 5-2. That's the first time we ever met Jordan. Well, went to an away game with him.
Yeah.
Then we went there. Oh, yes, we did.
We lost 1-0, mate.
Because it was just a couple of weeks before the cup game. We won 2-1. We went up there and lost.
And we did lose 1-0, mate.
And then we came back, or it was the other way around. No, cup game was first. Then we went back up there and lost 1-0.
Obviously, Fleetwood a bit of a rebuilding job as well.
Yeah, but they've lost players. They've lost. Joey Barton left, or got sacked. One of the 2.
Manager in Grayson.
Experienced though.
Decent manager to be fair. Obviously, the days of Barton being there. And to be fair,
not punching the players about, eh?
I think Joey Barton's a complete and utter arsehole. He did do a good job.
Oh, of course he did.
At Fleetwood. But yeah, so it's not going to be.
Who would have predicted Fleetwood to be in the League One playoffs 2 years ago? Yeah. Or what was it, a year ago now?
Yeah, I think they're a bit similar to us. They're in a bit of a rebuilding situation as well.
Of course
lost a lot of players, got a few players in. Obviously, fairly new management team.
Do you ever look at what Fleetwood's team's looking like ahead of the game? Because I'll do a separate preview video on it, maybe with Dad, maybe without. This is more of a season preview. It's just popped up that Rangers lost in the end today. Well, we're recording this on Tuesday. It'll probably go out Wednesday. But if we look at Pompey, we'll look at the team Fleetwood might be putting out against us, or kind of the players they still have in their squad. Their pre-season that's on FOTMob anyway, they've won both their games 2-1 that I can see of. But their keepers, they've still got Alex Cairns, Joel Coleman, Will Krellin, Harry Wright, James Cottam and Jonathan Borwick. Probably Cairns will start out of them. We know what about him. He's played against us a couple of times as well. Tom Clark they've got at the back. Bradley Halliday, I think he's quite young. Now I look at it, he's probably about 42, isn't he, or something stupid. No, he's 26, so yeah, he's not too old. Danny Andrew, of course, the left back who's been there for a couple of years. Craig Morgan, he's 36 now. He's not exactly old. Tom Clark is the new right back ahead of Louis Coyle. He's 33.
36 is not old now.
No, I said it was old. Dylan Boyle, they've got. He's young. Don't even say how old he is. He hasn't played for them before. Josh Feeney, they've got 16 years of old. I thought that was another Feeney, but that's Liam Feeney I'm thinking of. Their midfield, then. Glenn Whelan is apparently still there, but I'm convinced he's left now. Mark Duffy. This is why this app annoys me. Because I've just read that out, and those 3 players have all left. So we're going to go on Google instead. Before people go in the comments and go, Blake, you're wrong.
They lost players like Paddy Madden. He's left, isn't he?
To Stockport.
Oh, man.
But then Stockport are fairly...
Yeah, Mulgrew last year as well, didn't they?
Yes, I'm going here to see what their squad is, because...
Charlie Mulgrew, I don't think he's still there, is he?
Not as far as I'm aware. Keep talking about Pompey while I try and find out what Fleetwood's team looks like.
Well, yeah, as I said before, we got... I'm not too... banging with confidence ahead of the new season.
Wee.
I think that the owners have got to take some responsibility. They want to take this club forward. If they don't, someone else.
We are going up. We are going up.
A lot of fans will feel exactly the same as I do. The fact that we haven't spent any money, as I said before, alluded to before, is not good enough. I don't expect us to go out and spend £1-2 million on players, but at least compete in the transfer market. When you're getting blown out of the water by teams like Wigan, to me that's pathetic.
As much as Wigan are a club that have won an FA Cup and been in the Championship, they are tiny.
Average gate 7,500, Blake.
Exactly, they ain't a big club.
It's a rugby league team.
No offence to any Wigan fans watching. I think Katie's a loyal subscriber. I do apologise. We don't mean this in a bad way, but I think you'll admit it as well. You're not as big as Pompey, Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday.
So.
Right, I'm now on their official website. So let's hope this works. Look at how good they look. They're all fuzzy. Danny Andrew, Harrison Holgate, Tom Clark, James Hill, Max Clark, Brad Halliday. They're kind of defence there. A couple of good players. Midfield of Camps, Rossiter, Batty, Biggins, Matet. He's quite young, I think. So they've got a decent midfield. And then forwards of Gardner, Morris, Edmondson and Morton. That Ryan Edmondson is on loan from Leeds, as far as I'm aware. I think. But they haven't got many players.
Should be like us.
Yeah, but they've got less than us.
We'll have to see them, won't we? But it's never an easy place to go.
God, no. Well, to be fair to them, the fans they do have are quite good.
Yeah,
but they don't have many of them.
Always punching above their weight. Small stadium, 5,000 I think it holds. But obviously,
well, don't forget they're down the road from Blackpool, which is the biggest club in the Fylde coast.
But we'll
you have got Fylde as well, I suppose.
Hopefully, we can get off to a good start. I'll take any win on Saturday, 1-0.
What are you going to say then? Because we will do a video on it anyway. But what do you think for the game on Saturday?
I think it'll be tight. Won't be much in it. I think we play it against Peterborough. I think we will win the game. Will
the Travelling Blue Army get to see Pompey take another 3 points home?
That's massive as well. The fact that there's so many fans going up there to support Pompey.
Well, you think about it. If it was just home fans this season,
even
yeah, but just quickly, if it was just home fans and it was just Fleetwood fans in for this game, you'd be thinking maybe they'll get the win because their fans are back. It's first league game with fans back in a while. But because Pompey are back, because the Pompey fans are in there, there'll be probably just as many as us as there will be as them.
Exactly. So
and Pompey are known for being loud.
Moving forward this season, that's going to be a massive plus for Portsmouth. Whether we get 6 or 7 new players in or not.
It didn't help us last season, did it, without fans?
There's going to be fans back at Fram Park. There's going to be like thousands travelling away to various places. Like
get attacked by a bug.
That is going to be a massive thing moving forward.
Definitely.
The thing that we haven't had for the last 2 years. So I think that's a massive plus. But still, the Cowleys must be backed in the transfer window. Must be backed.
Cowley Brothers Blue and Army.
Otherwise,
Cowley Brothers Blue and Army.
Great in the season, but you still got to keep the faith.
I'm Mr. Positive, and people that watch this will know that because he's always, we'll finish 9th. I'm like, we're winning the league. It's fine. But we will be doing a vlog, won't we, Dad? So hopefully tomorrow this will be out, so that's Wednesday. Thursday, the preview will be out for the game, even though it won't be able to look at previous matches or anything. So that'll be weird. Friday, or Saturday morning, will be the first edition of the Fleetwood vlog, because there'll be 2 or 3 videos. Saturday, there'll be a vlog. Despite me having to play a drum, I'll get Dad to record match footage, and I'll do the pre and post. So if the footage is a bit ropey, you know he's recorded it. Sunday, then there'll probably be a part 3, or the actual video will go out. And then Tuesday? Who have we got Tuesday, Dad? Where are we going?
Millwall.
We're going to the Den, the home of the Lions. Millwall.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? The following Saturday we have Crewe at home. The first Fratton League game since Fleetwood at home back in, December 2020. Then we have a trip to Doncaster. That'll be a good one. Never been there before. Hopefully I get it off work. If not, I will be ill that day.
That'll be there.
The 28th and the 29th we have Wigan away, and the 29th we have Reading Festival Day, don't we? We're going to see Liam Gallagher just for the Sunday. So it's going to be a good month, isn't it?
It's going to be a cracking month, mate.
Pompey are going to bring us smiles. They'll probably give us a few tears because we'll probably lose in the last minute on Saturday, knowing us. But we're going to have a good weekend. And I don't know whether we could talk about anything else now, apart from who's winning League One.
I'm not going to say Pompey.
Don't say Pompey then. Who's winning League? I didn't even say Pompey.
Honestly.
Ready? On the count of 5, we're going to do this weirdly. We're going to count up from 0 to 5. And whoever you think's winning the league, you say on 5. Ready?
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Sheffield Wednesday. Who do you think's coming second?
Wigan.
See, we agree on that one, and I think Ipswich will come third. But that, again, because this is more of a football chat now, we'll just go into a bit of, let's have a quiet, friendly chat in the dark at night time at 9:20, because we waited till later to record this to see if Pompey had released anything. They did, but did it a lot earlier, so by the time we'd done something, George Hurst had been signed. Who's winning the Premier League? We'll do predictions on this, but who's winning the Prem?
Who's winning the Premier League? Oh, Blake, that is a tricky one.
Go through each league and we'll say
Man
everything.
City get Grealish, and even Grealish all came.
Apparently Grealish has turned it down. He wants to be a legend at Villa.
Forget about it. I reckon off the piece I think Liverpool will win the Premier League.
Now he is what I like to call a moron. Yet Manchester United will be Premier League champions come May 2022. Varane and Sancho are going to dominate the Premier League.
Deluded.
He's always going to say that. Who's going down?
Norwich.
I'd agree. They never stay up.
Watford.
Ooh. Maybe, but they've got a couple of good players.
Norwich, Watford and Brighton will go down.
Brighton?
Yeah, and Brentford will stay up.
Do you know who's going to go down? Do you know, I've been to the future. And I've come back.
I know what you're going to say.
And
Southampton.
I've come back to today. I've had to go and have a look at May to see it. Norwich will be relegated as bottom of the league, followed promptly by Watford.
Yeah.
And then sat in 18th place will be the quiet neighbours for us, Southampton Football Club. They will be in the Championship in 2022. Mark my words. Have you seen their transfer window though? They brought in one player and he's like 18.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's it. And they brought in Walcott. Whoopie-doo, he's about 42.
Another 42-year-old, eh?
Yeah, whoopie-doo.
Right.
Championship, who's winning it? We're not going to go for everything, because otherwise it ruins our predictions. But Championship, who's going to win it?
I think Bournemouth will win the Championship.
Scott Parker is their manager. Good call
Still
there.
got some good players.
Who else came down? West Brom and Fulham?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Well, Bournemouth weren't even in the Premier League.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying who came down?
Oh.
West Brom, Fulham and who?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United get playoffs, I reckon.
Yeah, but I think Bournemouth will win the
Bournemouth will win the league, yeah, probably. Who do you reckon will be a surprise package in the Championship next season?
I think Nottingham Forest.
I think Blackpool will surprise everyone and finish mid-table.
Maybe, I don't think so.
I think Peterborough are going down.
I think
Hull are going down.
I think Nottingham Forest will
Playoffs. Who's going down? Who will probably join Pompey in League One next season?
Peterborough get relegated straight away.
Peterborough bottom of the league, yeah.
Derby will go down. I think they're fine.
I think they'll stay up because their team's still good enough.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah, but Dad, have you seen their team? Rooney's moaning about this, but yes, he's injured his own centre back, but they've got a decent team.
I think Derby will go down, and I think Barnsley will go down.
Barnsley?
Even though they made the playoffs last year, I think they'll go down. They'll be in a
now that is a cool and a half.
Massive slump.
I think Hull will go down.
Yeah.
Well, we've already gone through League One. Who's going down from League One? We've already discussed this, but I forgot on my predictions. That's not a good thing. I said Wimbledon. I can't remember the rest.
Cambridge.
I said Morecambe. Yeah, I did.
Morecambe.
Who else did I say?
Burton Albion will go down.
No, they blimmin' won't.
I think they will.
They'll be mid-table at worst.
And
I said Gillingham, didn't I?
I think Gillingham.
Oh, they've lost Conor Ogilvie now, the League One Roberto Carlos.
Anyway, didn't they?
4.
From League One.
4.
Was it 4?
That's why we were so lucky to get promoted.
Morecambe, Cambridge, Burton Albion, and Cheltenham will go down.
Yeah, fair enough. Burton won't, I don't think. Promoted from League 2 then, who's going to win that league?
Salford will win League 2.
Just because they're money bags, don't mean they're going to win it.
Doesn't matter.
Do you know who I think will win League Two? Bristol Rovers.
Disagree.
Pittman's going to fire them back up to League One.
Disagree. Salford will win League.
I'm not even going to say who's going down because I don't know half the teams in League Two. Who will go up from the National League automatically? Because there's only one place anyway.
God, no.
We're not going to keep going to 10th tier, but just the National League.
National League.
Wrexham.
Yeah.
Paul Mullins, Barmy Army.
That's a good call there, Blake.
I think Wrexham will win it. I know they've spent a lot of money and it probably will backfire, but I think they'll win it.
Yeah.
Now, we've ordered a flag to replace that one, hopefully, in the coming weeks, because that one is getting a bit ropey now.
£65 worth, Blake O'Neill.
Yeah, it's a good flag, though, isn't it, Dad? You won't even deny that. Well, anyway, I think this is roughly where this video is going to end. We're going to do one thing quickly, though, and we're going to check the live subscriber count, because I think we kind of have to do it, because I think we're quite close to a certain number. What number is that, Dad?
1,000 subscribers would be huge.
Now, the current number is 981.
Yeah.
So we are 19 away from the big 1K.
Let's push this massive to get Blake to 1,000 subscribers.
We might even be on it by the time this is posted.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we are.
Yeah.
If not, can we get it before Fleetwood away? Can we?
Let's hope so, mate.
Can we get it before we get that 9:30 train from Havant?
I think we can do it.
I think we can. No, anyway, Dad, that is where this video is going. That is where this video is going to end. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please like the video as well. Comment down below what you want to see and what you think, and kind of your season preview. And Dad, one final thing.
Up the Blues.
Play up, Pompey.